to its first reading. Thank you.
Raymond Ho, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to start my contribution by congratulating the judges and legislators in UK on their great leadership in developing both the case law and the statutory law that keep pace with the development of internet and online media. The UK High Court has recently ruled that Sally Beckow did libel Lord McAlpine via Twitter, and she has agreed to pay him damages. The court found that Twitter constituted a serious libel, both in its natural meaning and as an innuendo. For the victims, the defamatory statement caused considerable unnecessary pain and suffering to Lord McAlpine and his family. The judgment is one of great public interest and provides a warning to and guidance for people who use social media. And in April this year, the UK Parliament passed its Defamation Act 2013, which will likely to come into force early next year. The new legislation contains provisions which will reform the law of defamation, particularly in relation to ISPs or Internet Service Providers and publishing on the Internet. Probably the most important change for online content is in Section 8, under which the new single publication rule replaces the long-standing multiple publication rule established in the 1849 case. In the modern world, this centuries-old law has been interpreted recently by the courts to mean that each new hit on the web page constitutes a fresh publication and accordingly a new course of action. The limitation period for defamation of 1 year therefore effectively refreshes on a rolling basis as long as the article remains online. As Labour's associated spokesperson for justice, I think it is reasonable for me to say that our legislation in respect of online publication and social media is lagging behind the reality, and our legal regime is not robust enough. The introduction of this bill is something positive for us to start with. So the purpose of this bill is to mitigate the harm caused to individuals by digital communications and to provide victims with a quick and efficient means of redress. I'm not quite sure how the bill would provide victims with a quick and efficient means of redress. It appears the bill creates a new civil enforcement regime and also creates new criminal offences. Harmful digital communications, cyberbullying, and digital harassment can take many forms, such as communicating through emails, text messages, blog sites, and social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter. The victims of harmful digital communications are often children and young people who are particularly vulnerable and require appropriate protections. And the victims of harmful digital communications include politicians and business people, etc. As well. As part of the civil enforcement regime, this bill sets out 10 new communication principles to guide the functions of the court and approved agency. Again, how these principles would enhance the means of redress. I look forward to the progress of this bill and also the input and submissions from the stakeholders. And with regard to criminal offences, the bill creates a new offence of posting harmful digital communication with the intention to cause harm. So, Mr. Speaker, Overall, the enforcement regime as introduced is largely civil, so there is a problem with cost.
Order. Member's time has expired.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
David Clendon.
Speaker.